All right, folks, part two from our orientation here, talking about the syllabus. All right, so keep in mind, pay close attention to these items, examples, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, this takes a little bit of practice. You could ask the folks that were in VITA that are being your class. So, just my word of advice. All right, now for grading, if you're wondering how does your grade, so the tests are half your grade. Okay. There's two parts for each test. Like I mentioned before, half is closed book, half is open book. Okay? Homework 20%, tax returns, either tax returns in Connect or tax returns. Hopefully, we're going to use the software like they use in practice. That's another 20%. Don't worry, you'll get help with all that. And quizzes. Grading scale is right here. So little thing here about due dates and stuff, makeup exams. Keep in mind, normally I give a window for the exam, a few days. There's really not a lot of good reasons to miss it. You know, maybe some sports people might have some, or if you're really sick or something. Anyway, just let it be said that you have to have a good reason. Okay? Um, all right, so anyway, this last part right down here, this is the coverage. So Monday we're going to do orientation in class. Um, then Wednesday, a little bit about how to studying, and I'm going to give you some tax return documents so you guys will get them online. And then starting on Friday, we're going to start the lecture on chapter 1. Okay? And you can see when the assignments are due over here on the right-hand side. Okay? All right? So anyway, and then you'll see like here we have tax returns due, tests. Anyway, it follows the same kind of pattern all the way through. I did notice, by the way, I did notice this thing about SmartBook in here. I'm going to have to change this right here. Let's see. We're going to have to put SmartBook in. I forgot about that. So let me go and do this right now. SmartBook. I'm sure you guys have seen SmartBook before. So we're going to change this to 10%, which is probably a good thing for you guys. And then we're going to go over here, 10%. Okay. There we go. All right, so anyway, there's the breakdown. And so you can see it says make sure you do the smart book. Basically, I want you to do the smart book before or right at the early part of the chapter, and it tells you when all of these other items are due. You have a quiz due at the end of the week, chapter 3, and then the first test right here. Notice, not that it'll matter for you guys online, but on the day of the test, there won't be any class in the classroom. All right, folks. Anyway, that's it about the syllabus. If you got any questions at all, whatever, please feel free to be in touch. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.